Do you feel like that Islam is a burden? Be honest with yourself. When it comes to the 5 daily prayers, do you feel like that you're super lazy with them such that you delay and you delay and you delay and even sometimes miss the prayer? When it comes to things like the hijab, do you feel like that you really struggle with accepting this reality that this is who you are as a Muslim? And when it comes to specific sins that you know you shouldn't be doing, do you feel like these sins keep pulling you back and that Islam is this restrictive thing that's preventing you from having fun? If that is the case, this video is definitely for you. Now, in order for me to deliver my point clearly, I'm going to share with you a personal story which really changed my perspective, and I ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to change yours with it too. Now, I recently came back from Umrah with a group, alhamdulillah. And after we checked all our bags in and went through the customs, we had to look for the masjid to pray because it was time for Dhuhr. And in order to get to the masjid in the airport, we had to walk past the bar where everyone was drinking. And when I saw that, I just stopped and reflected for a moment. And I thought, subhanAllah, in the airport, you have people from all walks of life, from all over the earth, gathered in this one place before they spread out to their different destinations in the earth. You have black, you have white, you have young, you have old, you have families, you have couples, you have male, you have female, you have people from all walks of life. And one group of these people were filtering towards the masjid to worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, whereas another group of people filtered to the bars to have a few drinks before going to Ibiza, to Barbados, to drink and to party on their holidays and to waste their life. Whereas the group that went to the masjid, they were about to filter towards the holiest place on earth to worship Allah, where Islam all started. And I was thinking, subhanallah, Allah selected us from the billions of people on the face of the planet to give us the greatest blessing any human being can have, which is Islam. And this Islam is to rectify all of our matters in the dunya, as well as rectifying our eternity, giving us pleasure where Allah will give and give and give with no limits whatsoever. What did we do to deserve this? Allah gave us the greatest thing that anyone can have, but we did nothing to deserve this. And yet here we are, complaining that we have to pray too many times in the day, or complaining that we have to do the things which are actually best for us, but they're too restrictive for us. Subhanallah. When you have this realization that Allah has selected you, He has handpicked you from billions of people to give you the truth, to fill your heart with the light of the truth, then wallahi nothing will become restrictive. You know that you are following the way of the objective, the way of the most wise, the way of the one with the most knowledge, who knows what's best for you, instead of the other people in the bars and in the clubs, choosing the way that their desires tell them is best for them, which is only ever destructive for them. Allah has given you a gift. And so when you have this realization, it really helps towards loosening the screws and making you feel like, actually, I'm the one that's blessed. I should not feel restricted at all. I should feel liberated, if anything. But that is only part of the solution. If you're someone who has these feelings that Islam is burdensome, that it's restrictive, this realization will only get you half of the way there. What's the other half? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives you the answer in the Quran. وَاذْكُرُوا اللَّهَ كَثِيرًا لَعَلَّكُمْ تُفْلِحُونَ. Remember Allah often so that you may be successful. The remembrance of Allah is the key to all success. It is the thing that will remove any ill feelings towards Islam and to guide you towards what is best and shower your life with blessings upon blessings. And that's why one of the famous scholars of the past, he said, whoever's heart and tongue are occupied with the dhikr of Allah, the remembrance of Allah, Allah casts into their heart the light of longing for Him, loving Him, feeling like Islam is the greatest blessing that they have. And it all starts with dhikr. And so the action point in order for you to start reversing these feelings and to make you truly fall in love with Islam is as follows. I'm going to make it very easy for you. Just say throughout the day, Subhanallah, Alhamdulillah, La ilaha illallah, Allahu Akbar. That's it. Just repeat that. Subhanallah means, Ya Allah, you are free from any imperfections. Subhanak, how amazing and glorious you are. When you look at the sky and you look at the moon and you look at the universe and you look at how perfect Allah's creation is, from the animals He's created to the trees to the rivers to everything, you just think, Subhanallah, Ya Allah, you are free from imperfection and perfection has come from you. And then when you say, Alhamdulillah, all praise and gratitude is to you, Ya Allah, you think, Subhanallah, you selected me. You selected me from the billions of people and gave me the truth to guide me in my dunya and to give me eternity of pleasure in the akhirah. Alhamdulillah, it fills your heart with gratitude. And then you say, La ilaha illallah. There is no one worthy of worship except you, Ya Allah. All human beings are weak and dependent. They are needy. They need you. And Ya Allah, I need you. And so I'm going to worship you and not worship anything else or anyone else. And then when you say Allahu Akbar, you say, Ya Allah, you are the greatest. No matter what I see around me that is great, you are the greatest, Ya Allah. You are above everything. You are greater than everything that exists. And so when you repeat that, Subhanallah, Alhamdulillah, La ilaha illallah, Allahu Akbar, it is going to transform your heart, fill it with the light of Iman, fill it with the love of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and allow you to realize that everything that comes from Allah, all the commands and prohibitions, are a mercy and not a burden. Jazakumullahu khairan.